Hey guys, this is Emekuz. I'm here once again. I'm happy to be with you to discuss tips and tricks on how you can grow your business and hopefully one day become the competition by implementing the strategies I teach on this channel to grow your business and become the competition. All right, most people, they go into business not knowing how to approach business. Like I always say, business, just like every other thing, learning a car, learning how to drive a car, learning how to cook, learning how to ride a bicycle, involves a process. And setting out in business is not just about you waking up one day because John has done this business, you think you can also do the same business that John has done. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. So in this video, I will share with you, I will teach you essentially the stage gate process. Okay, stage gate process that you would deploy to find ideas in your business, in your industry, grow that idea, test that idea rather, and see if it is profitable before you now go into business. This is what the big people, the big brands, they always do this. You see people coming in from other countries, they come into Nigeria, they set up a business and it seems to flourish, not because they are expatriates, but because they've done a research using this stage gate process. I will put a link in the, I'll comment on the video with the name of the person that developed it after this video. I can't really remember that person's name, some Gregory somebody, but I would get that figured out for you and send it in the comment. Now, the stage gate process helps people to ensure that their ideas are tested and tried. The concept that they want to launch, tested and tried before coming to the market space. And I would share with you the stage gate process and the various steps involved right now. So the first one is what? Idea generation. But before idea generation, I want to believe that there has to be a voice of the customer. I always talk about the voice of the customer, and that comes from market research. You don't just get ideas from nowhere. You need to go into the market space and find out what that need or what that gap is, and now come in to formulate an idea, to formulate a hypothesis that you would bring to the market space with. Okay, so the stage gate process starts from first the idea generation, and that idea generation comes from the voice of the customer. You need to test that idea, you need to screen it to know if this is actually true. Do people have this itch? Do they have this need? Do they have this desire? Can this really scale through? All right, you know, before now, people used to think it was impossible to, you know, for someone to glide in the air. But now people have built gliders that can allow you soar in the air, even travel some kilometers just by wearing some suits and all that. So now time travel is another thing. People have also conceived that, but I don't know if that is going to happen. So this is just trying to teach you that you need to screen your idea to know if it is viable or not. So the third one is you need to concept development is the third one. You need to develop the concept. What is it that you want to do? How are you going to do it? Okay, what is the concept? How are you going to test it? This idea that you've gotten, that you screened, how are you going to develop it? Is it a product that you need to build? How are you going to build it? What are the features? What are the benefits? The concept development is the third stage, and you need to critically think and bring your team on board to figure out what are you going to do differently in the market space? How are you going to bring variations or changes that will appeal to the segment that you want to serve or the market that you want to serve? Once you've gotten your concept tested, now you need to develop a marketing strategy. Okay, you need to develop a marketing strategy. How are you going to go to the markets? Who are the targeted customers? How are you going to reach them? How are you going to appeal to them? Okay, how are you going to sell? What price are you going to sell? Where are you going to advertise? The media you choose. Are you going to use jingles? Are you going to go on online, social media? Are you going to use traditional marketing or digital marketing? So you need to develop your marketing strategy for that idea that you have screened and a concept created and a marketing strategy developed. If you check properly now, no business idea, the business strategy has been developed yet. It started from the idea. This idea was screened, the concept developed, and almighty marketing was introduced. So people should pay attention. Don't just, you know, relegate marketing. So we are at the fourth stage, which is the marketing strategy development. The fifth one is business analysis. Once you've developed marketing strategy, you need to ask your question. You need to ask the question: is this concept viable? All right, can I make money? Can I run the operations? Can I fulfill what we call fulfillment? Can I fulfill the process? Can I execute the fulfillment of this business, in the sense that if you are producing products, for example, can you actually manufacture that product? Can you supply the demand and all that? So is that going to give you returns on high returns on investment? Are you going to be operational with this business? Is it going to be sustainable, or are you going to run into limitations in the long run? So this is what business analysis will do for you. Once you've done the business analysis now and you are sure that this would be profitable, you now move to the sixth one, which is the product development. You see, so product don't just come up. People just go to the lab, or factories, and develop ideas. No. And develop product. No. This is why you could copy a business and fail, and that business will do what? Succeed, because they've done their due diligence, okay? They've done their research, and they know what the market wants, and they know how to design that which the market wants. So after your business analysis, you now develop that product. All right, in developing this product right now, you could have what is called a prototype. Okay, it may not just be the exact product. If it is a digital product, you could just create samples of your product or courses or whatever that you're trying to bring to the table. Now you could have a prototype so that your cost of production could be low. I did this when I was starting out with my toilet paper business. I had to create a prototype with a paper wrapper that I tested the idea with, and now changed into nylon wrappers, and finally developed the real product out there for customers to buy. Now you need to have a prototype, test it, go to the market, go to those customers, the voice of the customer again, ask them what they think about this. Okay, so you need to also know what your competitors are also doing and figure out how to outcompete them with that product design. Product design is a whole teaching of its own, but just know that there is a product development stage in the stage gate process, and it's very critical that you don't just go in there and start developing products without having a little they call it minimum viable product that you can test your concept or your ideas with without spending so much money and running a loss. All right, so after that, you now have what? Market testing. Without minimum viable product, you can now approach the market with your offerings, with your value propositions, and test the hypothesis that you had already preconceived before getting that product developed. So you could go to the market and give them what you have developed. You could give out samples, all right, and start distributing it or sampling it in the market space to get feedback from the market space. All right, now after doing that testing, you can now decide to do what? Commercialize that particular product in a larger scale. This way you would hardly be wasteful with your approach to a new business development. This stage gate process applies to whether you're selling physical products or whether you're in service business and all that. So it's called the stage gate process, and it's a eight-step process that starts from idea generation, idea screening, concept development and testing, marketing strategy development, business analysis, product development, market testing, and commercialization. These are the basic steps that you need to take if you want to create a business that originates from the voice of the customer, that will fulfill a need in the market space that you have already unearthed and provided. You're not providing values to meet that need, that desire, that gap, and all that. So if you want to go out there and launch a business, I encourage you to run your business, run your idea through the stage gate process, and I'm sure you would not make any mistakes, because it was done for you so that you can check every process, check every business step you want to take to know if it is worth your while, and if it will if it will pass in the market space without you being wasteful and all that. Once again, it's not easy. It's easy to say, it's easy to talk about, but it's not usually easy to deploy. But we are here. I am here at emekuzonwehere.com. If you visit emekuzonwehere.com, get in touch with me, share your problems, share your ideas with me. I would help you to, teach you how you can deploy every bit of this stage gate process to create a new business, or even to troubleshoot your business and see how you can stand out from the competition and become a, a market leader in your niche. Once again, go to Meku's over here and shoot us a mail or connect with me, and then we will take it out from there. Well, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it, don't forget to talk about it, share it, so some other person can benefit without throwing money in the market space in the name of starting a business anyhow. There is a process to anything. Business also has a process, and the stage gate process is guaranteed to make you succeed without being wasteful in the market space. Thanks for being around. I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day ahead of you.